Closing in on first pitch at Petco Park in San Diego. The Dodgers meet the Padres. Next on the show. From the rejuvenated Gaslamp Quarter in downtown San Diego, MLB The Show has baseball from Petco Park. Tonight we wrap up this three-game series between the LA Dodgers and the San Diego Padres. Welcome in, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this early season matchup. Alongside Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And EK, let's run through what's happened so far as we wrap up this three-game set.
Well, you see there a real good ball game yesterday afternoon. Most one-run games are. I expect this one should be pretty tight, too. Both of these ball clubs really match up well together.
More from the guys as this one goes along, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Los Angeles Dodgers as the skipper Don Mattingly will line his guys up this way. They'll match up against the big fella you see right there, the hard-throwing right-hander Andrew Cashner. Defensively, the Padres alignment will look like this. And standing in is Hanley Ramirez as we are ready to get this one going. And this is fouled straight back.
First pitch, 7-10.
Sets the target low here, and it misses 1-1. And we'll see some 40s before things are said and done tonight. Right now, 51 degrees at first pitch. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit fairly well out toward left field. Quentin is there to put it away, and Ramirez is kept off base to start the ball game.
You know, that's the thing with throwing a fastball as hard as he does. It makes fly balls travel that much farther off the bat. And this thing gets out there a long ways before it finally gets tracked down.
Justin Turner will get his first chance at it now. Didn't factor much into the win yesterday as he took an 0 for 4 in the ball game. First pitch fastball off the plate there, and it's ball one. And now here's a swing and a ground ball to third. There to take it is Headley. Throw in time at first for route number 2.
Batting third, first baseman, ADRIAN.
And the reception should be a big one here as the San Diego native and Padre fan favorite Adrian Gonzalez takes his first swings here at Petco Park. Infield in the overshift here, now the pitch. And this is sharply hit, but foul wide of Headley at third. And boy, this at-bat is not starting off well as he's behind 0-2 now.
That got in his kitchen big time right there.
And look out as that one ran in and got him.
Well, with 2 outs and nobody on, the best way to make a team pay for hitting you is to come around and score. Let's see what they can do.
Matt Kemp will stand in now. 0 for 4 in that day game yesterday. high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. Is that really the spot you want to be messing with here?
It shouldn't be. That's a danger zone if you ask me.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. Fastball runs in tight here, and it's 2-1.
He is definitely not a guy that's going to back down out there. Right after the hit by pitch, he comes right back inside with another heater. Kind of shows you what he's made of.
Now the 2-1 pitch. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. And that misses, so it's a full count, 3-2.
And now 3-2, 2 out. He'll be helped by the fact that that runner will get a head start out there.
On the ground down the first base line. A diving effort here as he gets a glove on it. And no chance at a recovery here, as despite a great effort that time, they won't get an out on the play.
Batting fifth, right fielder,
Yasiel Puig will stand in now in an early RBI spot in the top of the first. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
And he's probably not going to throw too many first pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
And this is fouled at the plate. Gonzalez has his lead. Now the pitch. And this is low, but it's corralled quickly, and both runners will have to hang on. And did he hold up in time? A look down, and yes, he went around. It's strike 3. Dodgers strand a couple. Dodgers scoreless. Padres coming to bat. It's the battle for Southern California bragging rights, and it's on the show. Here's Bud Black's starting lineup for the host Padres. Then it looks like this. Set to face these guys. He's been an all-star as both an American leaguer and a National Leaguer in his career. There are the numbers for the veteran right-hander Dan Herron. And behind him defensively, the Dodgers will line up like this. There's Everett Cabrera now, so he'll be the one to get things going in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the Padres, number 2, shortstop, Everett Cabrera.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
A ball hit hard to the left side, and that's in there, base hit.
So far, so good. They get a scoreless top of the first, and now a leadoff single to start things in their half.
Cameron MAYBIN will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out.
Let's go now. Base hit here.
First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
And right about now, you got to know as a hitter that you're going to see a heavy dose of that splitter. That's a good take up there to get ahead.
A runner at first with no outs here. A swing as he shoots this one over to the right side, and that'll find the big hole over there. It's a base hit.
Let's train our show motion camera on that runner at first base. Here, he might have had a shot to get around to third, but you see him have to hold up to make sure the baseball doesn't hit him. And by the time he gets going again, he knows he'll have to hold on at second base.
Now a swing and a ball hit foul to first as the first base coach had to do a little skip to my loo there. That's on the inside corner to put him behind here, 0-2.
Boy, things are going from bad to worse so far. He's looking completely lost up there.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. Now he swings and barely makes contact here as this is back toward the mound. On to first, and they get Alonso as well, a double play.
Well, they were hoping maybe to get something going here in the first. They get 2 on, nobody out. But then this is a big letdown here as their number 3 hitter comes in and bounces into the double play.
Carlos Quentin will get his first shot here, trying to come through with 2 away and a runner at third. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
And even after the double play, you can still make something out of this inning with a simple base hit here.
Here's the 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. Gonzalez is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Padres leave 1 after 1, no score. Andre Ethier leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Andre Ethier.
Now here's the first pitch. Oh, and now a swing and a drive. Deep left field, way back there, and this is going to clear the wall by plenty. It's a home run. A solo home run for Andre Ethier. And the Dodgers strike first, 1-0.
If these guys want to repeat as division champs, they're going to need a big year out of this fella right here. He gets himself off to a good start with his first home run of the year.
Juan Uribe steps in now.
Batting 7th, third baseman, Juan Uribe.
Here's the first pitch to him. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Swing, and ooh, he saws him off with that one. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
Oh, boy. On a nice summer afternoon, this will sting just a little bit. But on a cold night, that's going to make your hands feel like you've got a fistful of bumblebees.
A.J. Ellis will dig in with one in and one away. Now the first pitch. And he'll lay off a fastball here in a good spot, but ruled the ball 1-0.
A lot of late movement on that fastball. That nearly came back to the outer edge.
Bases are empty, one man out. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. A little bit outside. 2-1.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Let's go, Padres. Let's go. Woo!
And the pitch. Inside, he misses, ball 4.
Yeah, that's nice to see a little patience up there. These guys have been what I would call overly aggressive these first few innings. Finally, somebody's figured out the importance of maybe taking a pitch or two.
Dan Herron will stand in with a run in, 1 out and 1 on here in the inning. Infield expecting bunt. Here's the first pitch. And the first pitch is chopped foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. Good changeup there as he takes command. 0-2. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. Way outside. 1-2. And he'll try to entice him with the changeup here, but it dips below the knees. It's 2-2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
And a fastball blew it right by him, and they're 2 down.
Oh, that's just a blazer right there. He says, enough with trying to get you to chase. This is mano a mano, and he throws it right past him.
Hanley Ramirez will get a second crack at it here. He flied out to lead off the ball game. Now here's the first pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Two out with the man at first. Pitch runs in on him as this is fisted out to the right side of the mound. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. 1 for the Dodgers on the Andre Ethier solo shot. On to the bottom of inning number 2. It's now 1-0 L.A. Will Venable will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second.
Will Venable.
First offering on the way. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Line fouled off to the left and a few rows back. That's the splitter there, but it misses. 1-2. That's softly hit to right. Will that get down? No, it'll be taken in by the second baseman, covering some ground out there as he makes the play.
Yeah, cut fastball right there, and that's exactly what it's designed to do. Keep that ball right off the sweet spot of the bat, and that's going to turn into a little looper.
Chase Headley will stand in, and he was among the many who failed to record a base hit in the loss yesterday. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Up top, it's 2-0.
And on 2-0, this is where he's the most dangerous up there. I know it's a fastball count, but I would maybe think about something else.
3-0 now.
And even on 3-0, it's no given that he's going to be taken up there. We've seen him go after pitches in this spot before. He's not going to hold back.
Now a swing and a ball lofted down the right field line and fairly deep. And this is hauled in just shy of the track out there for out number 2.
Yeah, and he'll be disappointed with that at-bat. This is a 3-0 pitch, and it's pretty much on the corner. There's no reason to swing at that unless it's in your happy zone, and he winds up lofting an easy routine fly ball. That's a giveaway at-bat.
Jed Jerko will get his first chance now, trying to get something started with 2 away here in the bottom of the second. And he takes a pitch that's ruled a strike at the knees. Pretty liberal strike zone there. It's 0-1.
Whether you like it or not, now that you've seen what the strike zone's going to be like, you're going to have to make an adjustment.
And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1.
Go, wait for the pitch.
And he throws a cutter right by him to take control. 1-2.
Yeah, you've got a cold night. The ball won't be carrying as well, so you can afford to take a few more chances in the strike zone and challenge some guys. In that case, up in the strike zone.
Here we go.
Now a little dribbler here off to the right side of the mound. Throw will go to Adrian at first, and with it, the side is retired. Nothing happening there against Danny Herron. And he's got himself a 1-0 lead. Justin Turner is ready to go here as we begin the third.
Second baseman, Justin Turner.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. And he looks at a changeup in there. 1-1. fouled straight back. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2.
What game are you watching, Blue? Come on. Get on the right channel.
Pitch on the way. Struck him out, but he'll try for first on the drop third strike. Throw on to first is in time to get him, so that'll go down as a strikeout and a 2-3 putout for out number 1.
Yeah, a nice job behind the plate. He wants it low, so he's got a good idea that this ball might be in the dirt, so he's able to smother it and then make the strong throw to first.
So the bases are empty with one man gone. And now the left-handed hitting Adrian Gonzalez will get a shot. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
Right here.
Swing and a high chopper. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
Yeah, and that's a good job here to get off the mound quickly, pounce on it, and then make a good strong throw.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring in the powerful center fielder, Matt Kemp. And he sends a fastball out to left field and fairly well hit. And that will clear the out-of-town scoreboard for a home run. It's a solo shot here for Matt Kemp. And the Dodgers move in front now 2-0.
This is a good sign for these guys. They need him to have a bounce-back season after last year, and he's got his first home run here.
Yasiel Puig will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time.
Water. Get your water here.
And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Slider, and he can't pull the trigger. 2 strikes.
Come on, fire one past him.
And this ball's hit pretty well, high and deep to straightaway left. Quentin is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. But the Dodgers do pick up a run on the Matt Kemp long ball. Bottom of the third coming up. It's now 2-0 LA. Yasmani Grandal makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Yasmani Grandal.
And he tries to hold back on the swing, but I think it would have been ruled a strike anyway. It's 0-1.
Come on, son.
And that one cut a little too much. A ball and a strike.
Come on, San Diego. Here we go, Diego. Here we go.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And this is going to be a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. And this is lined into left field, and the leadoff man will reach. It's a base hit.
Yeah, an ideal setup here with the pitcher on deck. He comes through with a solid single to start things out. Now you give your pitcher a chance to bunt you over and make a productive out.
Andrew Kashner will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here. And the pitcher is in fact bunting here as he puts this one down. And you can't ask for much more out of a pitcher than that. The sacrifice works to perfection.
And that's exactly what you want out of your pitcher. No long at bat, get in, get it down, and get out of there. And on one pitch, he's able to get the job done.
Everett Cabrera will stand in. He singled to lead off the home first. Runner holding tight at second. Now the pitch. And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Puig is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the second out.
The center fielder, number 24, MAYBIN.
So a runner in scoring position with two men gone, and that'll bring in the center fielder, Cameron MAYBIN. The cutter runs outside, ball one.
All right, nice easy stroke. Let's go.
And this is swung on and grounded to Ramirez at short. Throw on to the first baseman. Gonzalez will take care of him, and the inning is over. A golden opportunity to get on the board here goes for naught. The three of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Andre Ethier will stand in now to get us going here in the fourth.
Left fielder, Andre Ethier.
Now the first pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike. A lot of balls down in the zone in the last inning or so.
And I think that's in response to getting bit by those 2 home run balls. He might be a little leery of challenging guys right now, and I don't blame him. Keep it down there.
And he takes one off the inside corner for ball 2.
Oh, jeez.
And he's fallen behind now, 3-1.
The Dodgers would love a leadoff walk here. No doubt about it.
Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. Now here's a ball hit sharply toward the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit.
You think he was looking for a fastball there? I think he was. That's about as hard a hit ball as you're going to see, and he was right on that one.
URIBE will stand in. He grounded out his first time.
Turn the dude.
Here's the first offering. Ball one.
Boy, I don't know that I'd want to be facing this guy right now. He looks pretty fired up out there.
Yeah, he looks like he could run that fastball through a brick wall.
Pick up, throw.
On the ground to second base. This could be two. Cabrera for one. Back to first, and URIBE grounds into a double play.
Well, that's the absolute definition of a pitcher's pitch right here, especially in a double play situation. I mean, not only is this pitch down, I don't even think it's in the strike zone, and that's an easy double play.
A.J. Ellis will dig in. Drew a walk his first time around. Starts him out with a changeup for a strike. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
And after walking him the first time around, he's all business here in the second at-bat.
2 runs, 4 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball.
And now, as a hitter, 1 and 2, you've got to be thinking right center field. They'll take a little swing out and try to drive something the other way.
Let's go. Cut him down.
Now here's a swing and another chance out there at second. Bare-handed pickup, and the throw just does beat him at the bag, so the side is retired. Dodgers go down quietly as they're unable to add to their 2-0 lead. Yonder Alonso will lead things off here in the home half of the fourth.
First baseman, Yonder Alonso.
And he lays off there, 1-0. Just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Down low, 2 balls and a strike. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. Reaches for one and slaps it down the line at third. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone.
That's not an easy play down there at third base. You see him have to go to the backhand side there, looks it into his glove, and then makes that strong throw all the way across the diamond for the out.
1 away in the inning now, and that'll bring in Carlos Quentin. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but, you know, he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
And that fastball's too much for him there, 1-2.
Yeah, sometimes you give a power hitter like this a fastball at eye level, and he just can't help himself.
Swing and a ball lined hard towards short. There to take it is Ramirez. Throw to first gets him, and it's a fast start to the inning for Herron, 2 down.
And that ball is rifled at him that time, and it just about took him into left field. But somehow he gets his glove down there and makes a nice play.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And standing in now, the left-handed hitting Will Venable. Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. Ethier is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. They're still down. It's 2-0. Dan Herron will come forward now to start things out against his opposite number. And these two have matched each other pitch for pitch here through the first half or so of this ball game.
Yeah, I think we had an idea runs might be hard to come by. You know, maybe not this hard to come by, but both of these guys have been just about flawless so far.
Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. And they'll try to go away with this one, but it misses as well, and it's to 2-1 now.
When you start that pitch off the edge, most guys know well enough to lay off. You've got to start it on the edge if you want them to chase.
Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. There to take it is Alonso, 1 away. So we saw the fastball there as he got the pop out, and that'll segue right into our pitch speed comparison for these two starters. And you can see there, both guys are living in the 90s, but in vastly different parts of town. 97 versus an even 90 miles an hour. So the base is empty here with 1 away. And it's back to the top of the order now for Hanley Ramirez. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Not close. It's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
And this is just a guy that's going to be happy to take a walk, so I'm a little bit surprised that they haven't challenged him a little bit more from the mound.
Here's a ball swung on and lofted in the air out toward right center. Therefore, it is Venable, and that's out number 2.
Second baseman
Justin Turner will try it again. He's grounded out and struck out in 2 trips. Fouled back. And this is going to be a foul ball. A swing and a miss, as all he could do was reach out in vain for that one, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order. They're up 2-0. Chase Headley will stand in to start things out here in the home half of the fifth. And you get the sense, Steve, that this crowd's been pretty well taken out of the ballgame to this point.
Yeah, they pretty much had to sit on their hands all afternoon. Not a lot to get excited about so far. And I think that's a credit to that man out there on the mound. He's cut right through this lineup for the first 4 innings.
And he turns on one here, but I think he turned a bit too much as this ball had the distance, but it'll wind up a foul ball souvenir. Swing and a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Ramirez backs up a bit and he takes charge for the first out.
Boy, that's just another off-balance swing right there. Not only are these guys light on hits, they're not even making solid contact right now.
Jed Jerko will stand in. He grounded out his first time. In there at the knees, strike one.
I tell you, he's got a good pace, a good tempo to him out there right now.
Let's go, Pod!
No runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Padres. Now a big swing as this is popped up. And I mean way up there toward the right side of the infield. And this is taken in for the second out.
He gets another easy pop-up there, and this is just turning into a walk in the park. It's been a pretty stress-free outing for him so far.
Yasmani Grandal will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
And too high with the cut fastball. It's 1-0 now.
Well on his way to another good inning right here, and you see the pitch count. It's not even close to being a factor just yet.
2 out, nobody on.
Here we go.
And this is fouled straight back. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2.
Well, he just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
Yeah, and you know what? You've got a better matchup on deck here with 2 outs. So on 3-1 now, they may not take any chances with this guy.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2.
He's closing in on putting up yet another 0.
Come on, San Diego. Here we go.
This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. Padres down in order. They're down 2-0. Adrian Gonzalez will start things out for the Dodgers in their half of inning number 6.
First baseman, Adrian Gonzalez.
And a curveball to begin the at-bat, 0-1.
Yeah, showing no fear there. He put the pitch right at the letters away, but that guy didn't want any part of it.
Oh, you talk about getting a pitcher's call. There's one there, and it's 0-2.
Maybe that's off the black just a little bit, but when you're around the plate as much as he's been, you're going to find that you're going to get a few calls like that.
Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway, out to deep center. And this is going to be extra bases here, leading off the 6th. And he is into second base with a leadoff double.
Well, it's never an easy task to have to start an inning by going through the 3, 4, 5 guys. And obviously, no exception here because he drills this ball, and he's going to wind up at second with a leadoff double.
And now Bud Black is up out of the Padres dugout heading for the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. He'll wind up lasting just 5 innings here. Didn't pitch all that poorly, yet he's gone nonetheless. Joaquin Benoit will take over on the mound now here in the 6th inning.
Number 56, Joaquin Benoit.
Matt Kemp will stride in again, and before he takes his cuts here, let's flash you back to the 3rd inning. This was just a solo shot, but it definitely helped get this offense going. Runner not going anywhere at second. Now the pitch. Hey now.
Whoa. There's that calling card right there. First pitch up and in right out of the bullpen. Wake up, everybody.
Go Padres!
Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1.
And after you move a guy off the plate and you know he's all worked up, that's a perfect time to drop a curveball or a changeup on him. Great pitch call right there.
Come on, Padres, let's go!
Now a fastball, and it's hit on the ground to short. On to first is Cabrera, and that's the first out.
Well, we talk about it a lot. Ideally, this should be to the right side of the infield. Maybe you give him a break because he's such a good hitter and he is a run producer, but I'll bet if you ask him, he'll wish he had a different approach in that at-bat.
Yasiel Puig will stand in now. He's struck out and flied out, 0 for 2 thus far. Gonzalez has his lead. Now the pitch. Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. Runner at second here with 1 man out. Swing and a miss for strike 1.
Keep him right there.
Fastball, and he has to bend out of the way of that one.
And right now, he shouldn't have any second thoughts about working hard inside. Even if you hit the guy, you've got the open base to protect you. You got to keep this guy from getting extended.
Swing, hard hit ball to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only 1 away.
They're applying a little pressure here for one of the first times tonight. That puts runners at the corners now with 1 away, so this becomes an opportunity they need to take advantage of.
Andre Ethier will stand in here hoping to duplicate what he did back in the 2nd inning as we flash you back to take another look at his solo home run that helped get this offense rolling. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
Oh, he wanted that one. Probably should have got it, too.
Come on!
Runners are at the corners with 1 man out. Here's the 1-0 now to Ethier. Fouled back. Inside here with the hard stuff, and it's 2-1 now.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
And a swing and a miss as they caught him reaching that time, and there are 2 away.
And here at the plate, you do want to avoid the double play, but you don't want to do this. Now the runners stay at the corners with 2 away now, and you leave it up to the next guy to come through with a 2-out hit.
URIBE will step in now and see what he can do with 2 on and 2 out here in the 6th. Runners lead from first and third. Here's the pitch. And that's dead center for strike 1.
That's not a bad idea right there. Take a pitch. Make sure you get a good look at him and what he's throwing.
And, oh, you talk about getting a pitcher's call. There's one there, and it's 0-2.
Oh, he's got a legitimate gripe right there. I don't know about that one.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Back with more on our Wednesday night showcase right after this. So we'll see a pinch hitter loosening up here as left-handed hitting Seth Smith moves into the on-deck circle.
Seth Smith.
And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. The cutter runs outside, ball 1.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Let's do it, Padres!
Too high, and it's 3-0.
And it goes without saying, but this has to be in the strike zone. You don't want him on base to start off the inning.
3-0 is on the way. And he'll just watch the cut fastball here for strike 1, 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. It's not a bad idea.
There's a drive out toward the alley in right center. And Kemp and Puig are going to have to track this one down as it gets all the way to the wall. And this will get all the way out toward the sand out there. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Well, he's right on the fastball here. You get a look. He gets that bat head out front and just rips this ball into the alley and right. Gets the inning started with a nice leadoff double.
Everett Cabrera will step in now as his guys look for a breakthrough here with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, and it's been a long time coming. They haven't done anything with their opportunities so far. Maybe this will be the time that they finally crack the scoreboard.
And this is low, but it's roped in quickly, and that runner will hold at second base. And that misses low and inside. 2 balls and no strikes. Swing and a shot toward right center. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he'll make it up to third safely here with 1 away.
This turns out to be a real heads-up play at second base. Now, you think on a line drive into the outfield that he might be bouncing towards third, hoping to score if this ball drops. But smartly, he goes back to the bag, tags up, and he advances the 90 feet.
So a runner stands at third. 1 man is out. And that'll bring in the center fielder, Cameron MAYBIN. Good zip to the Heron fastball as he gets ahead here 0-1. You got to say, for a strikeout pitcher, not too many strikeouts here so far.
And he's in a big need of one right here. It would definitely come in handy.
And here's a curveball that just about got away as it misses inside for a ball. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with 1 away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
And that's taken up and in for ball 2.
Well, he almost hit him on the last pitch, and he's showing he doesn't care. He's coming right back inside.
Come on, fire!
Lays off the split finger that time, 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Center field. Catch made in center. Here comes the runner from third. Oh, and Kemp's throw is a dandy. He is out at the plate. Padres go down quietly. They trail it here 2-0. Back here at Petco Park. The men in blue leading in this one as we get set to begin the 7th. But before we do, let's check out the game summary to this point. Dale Thayer will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far. A.J. Ellis will lead it off here in the top of inning number 7.
A.J. Ellis.
Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Here's a ball lined into right center. That's going to get over the head of Jerko at second, a base hit.
Well, these guys have been high on effort, but low on results so far.
Number 11.
They're still stuck on 2 runs, but at least they've got a leadoff base runner here to start this inning.
Dan Herron will stand in. He struck out and popped out in 2 trips. First pitch coming. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Now the bunt attempt is popped up. There to take it is Alonso, 1 away.
The phrase is get the bunt down, not get the bunt up. That's costly there.
Hanley Ramirez will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit.
Well, that's 3 batters faced and 2 hits so far since coming on. Not exactly the scoreline he was hoping for. So he's going to need to dial himself up a little ground ball right here and try to work his way out of this.
Justin Turner will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
To the hole left side, and it's through, a base hit. And Quentin gets it back into the infield quickly, so that's going to hold the runner at third base.
He's gotten off to a really slow start here in April. Well, maybe this can help him snap out of it. That's a sharp single there.
So bases are loaded. Nowhere to put him with 1 away. And stepping in now, the slugging first baseman, ADRIAN Gonzalez.
Come on, Padres.
And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
Keep it on the ground. Let's go.
Hit hard towards the hole. And he will deliver one of the biggest at-bats of the night. It's a base hit. And that'll bring home run number 3. It's now a 3-0 cushion.
Oh, just a great approach there to get him an RBI on the base hit. And with the way their guy's throwing the ball, 3 runs might be enough to do it.
Nick Vincent will come on now, really needing that double play ball as the bases are loaded here with only 1 man out. Matt Kemp will be the first to meet him here, and he'll do so in an enviable situation indeed. Bases loaded and only 1 out now. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. A bare hand for 1. On to first, and how about that for an entrance? 1 pitch, 2 outs, and the inning is over. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. The 3 of us return with more Wednesday Night Baseball after this. Yonder Alonso will step in now to lead off the home half of the 7th.
First baseman, Yonder Alonso.
First pitch is a cutter looked at, 0-1. He continues to get ahead here. He's been in complete control.
I think you need to guard yourself from being overconfident, though. A bloop and a blast could still turn this game on its ear.
That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And he'll take this to the bag of 3 unassisted for the first out.
Well, this is one of those situations where his guys got him the lead early on, and he's been in complete control ever since. I mean, he's barely been threatened out there.
Carlos Quentin will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. Now here's the ball hit high and deep out to left center field. Long run, but he tracks this one down out there for the second out. Nice play.
And the fact that they're playing no doubles defense might have helped him out right here. This is a much tougher play if he's at his regular depth, but he ranges back to put this one away.
Will Venable will come in now with 2 away, and to this point at least, so much for having the 3, 4, 5 guys get the rally started.
Yeah, it's been an important inning for that man out there on the mound. He's held his ground, and he may get through the teeth of this lineup, still holding on to that lead.
And he lays off a pitch here that he probably shouldn't have. 0-1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And that has been the comfort zone so far in this outing. He's just lived on that outside corner, and it's paid big dividends for him.
Come on now, let's go.
That misses. 1-2.
That's a good location for that cutter with 2 strikes. He's either got to take that and hope it's a ball, or he's got to foul that thing off.
A splitter, but he started it too low as it bounces up to the plate.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. The 2-2 one more time. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 3 up, 3 down for San Diego. Still down 3-0. Yasiel Puig will stand in to lead things off for Los Angeles, and he'll be followed in the order by Andre Ethier, waiting his turn on deck. Starts things here with a changeup for a called strike.
All right, Padres, let's go. All right.
Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
Strike out here. Come on, Padres. Let's go, Padres.
Boy, good cutting action to that pitch as that's the first out of the inning. Time to take a look at our starter comparison to this point, and the telling numbers can be found on the left side of your screen. Zeros in the run and earned run columns. Andre Ethier will stand in. He homered back in the 2nd inning of this one. And he takes a cold strike. 0-1. Really a good job so far by this guy out of the bullpen.
Yeah, he's come in and really put his stamp on this game. He's thrown a lot of strikes. That's what you want.
1 out, nobody on.
Put him away.
Here's a pouncing ball now back up the middle, and for the 3rd time tonight, he's got himself a base hit.
As a hitting coach, That's what you want your hitters to do. Hit the ball right back up the middle. You get into bad habits when you try to pull everything, but here, just stays right on it and picks up a solid one-out single.
Juan URIBE will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far.
Turn two.
Let's get the easy two now. Let's go.
And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul.
Now the runner down.
And he lays off for ball one.
Way to hustle.
1-1 is a cutter that misses 2-1. Runner at first here, one man out.
Go.
2-2.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch. And they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Eighth inning now downtown with the visiting Dodgers on top of the Padres through 7 as you get a look at our line score to this point. A.J. Ellis will dig in now, 1 for 2 to this point. And he gets ahead 0-1. Now a cut fastball, but that doesn't threaten the zone. It's even at 1. A look at Ethier, and now the pitch. And he'll take a look at a strike on the inside corner. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that finds a zone, but some of these pitches are getting a little too much elevation. That could come back to bite him.
Ball swung on and lifted in the air with some carry out towards left center. And Quentin will make the catch, and the side is retired. Chase Headley will be the one to start us off when we return. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Padres nothing. And there now is Chase Headley. He'll match up with Dan Herron now to lead off the inning. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And there's a good fastball from Herron. It's strike 1. Well, the guy you see right there has been terrific. But will they let him work these final 2 innings?
Well, I think the pitch count is in his favor. Everybody pays a lot of attention to that. So barring a huge spike right here in the 8th, I don't see any reason why he can't get these final 6 outs.
And this is fouled back and out of play. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Here's another 0-2. Fouled straight back. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Tried to get him to chase the cutter there, a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
And Headley's able to lay off there. He's got it back to 2-2.
Yeah, it's a good battle to start this inning. That's what you like to see when you've got a guy out there that's getting up there in the pitch count.
Come on, let's get a hit.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball toward the hole. And Headley will reach, hits a base hit.
One of the first times tonight that they've had their leadoff man on base. Now they've got to find a way to build on it if they want to get back in this thing.
Jed Jerko will get his third shot at it here. He's bounced out and popped out in his previous 2 trips. Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
All right, leadoff man on first. Here's where you got to start clawing your way back into this ball game. It's not too late, but it needs to start happening soon.
A high strike there, and it's 1-1. Swing and a line drive to left. In there, a base hit. And the runner holds at second, so they're at first and second now with nobody out.
Yeah, back-to-back singles here to start the inning, and that probably warrants a look at his line to this point. The numbers haven't been too bad all told, but he's got a situation unfolding right here that could cause those numbers to change in a hurry.
There's Dodger manager Don Mattingly making his way out to confer with the home plate umpire, and it would appear we're going to see a double switch here. Yasmani Grandal will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
Infield a double play depth all around. Here's the pitch. And it's the outside corner. It's strike 1.
And these Padres have not really had that one key hit yet. This would be a perfect spot here.
Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Now a ball lined to the right side. That's in there. Base hit. And no sense risking anything here as the bases will be loaded now with still nobody out.
Another base hit right there. Their third hit in a row, and now the bases are loaded here with still nobody out.
Chris Denorfio will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 13, Chris Denorfio.
And the first pitch misses high here. Perhaps trying to get him to pop something up. It's 1-0.
Well, right here is where you've got to be smart out there. They've got nowhere to put you, so we probably won't be working the corners.
Get hot.
And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Yeah, you know, that one not even close, and you can feel the noose starting to tighten up just a little bit more on him.
And that's over. 2-1.
Yeah, definitely taken all the way. Not a bad idea with the bases loaded.
On the ground for Ramirez, this could be two. Barehanded for one. And that didn't work out too well as the pinch hitter comes on to bounce into a double play.
Well, 3 singles, and that had him in position to really put together a huge inning. But one ground ball might just put an end to those thoughts. The run does come in to score from third, but this is a costly double play with the bases loaded and nobody out. Now there's 2 outs.
Everett Cabrera will stand in as the possible tying run, but first he'll be looking to get that runner in from third. Runner away from third, now the pitch. A bit high there, a ball and no strikes.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
Come on now.
And that's right there, and we're even at 1. Hit hard to short, but this will find the shortstop's glove for the 3rd out of the inning. Friars forced to settle for just the 1. 9th inning coming up. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Padres 1. Tim Stauffer will come on now to start the 9th inning as he looks to keep this deficit right where it is for the bottom of the 9th.
Number 46, Tim Stauffer. Now playing third base and batting the 6th spot, number 35.
Brendan Harris will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the 9th.
Leading off for the Dodgers, third baseman, Brendan Harris.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And this ball will be chopped foul. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Here he comes again, 1-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. 1-2 is the cut fastball, but he holds back 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Here's a ground ball heading for the hole, and Cabrera's not going to get there. It's into left, a base hit.
And they're keeping the pressure on, even with the 2-run lead here in the 9th. They'd love to increase their lead a bit before they take it to the bottom of the 9th. That's for sure.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And it's back to the top of the order now for Hanley Ramirez. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Up top, it's 2-0.
Now on 2-0, we've got a fastball count, and we've got a good fastball hitter. That might spell some trouble if he indeed gets one out over the plate.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now.
Oh, and a good fastball hitter here. To me, that's a little surprising that he wouldn't be swinging away on 2-0.
Runner goes for second. Fouled back. Full count now. 3-2.
This is a spot where it helps to have a two-seam fastball like that so you can work in on the right-handed hitters.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
And obviously, any time you can strike this guy out, you'll take it. I mean, he runs like a greyhound out there. So even routine grounders can sometimes be turned into base hits. Not when you're not making contact, though.
Justin Turner will dig in. He singled his last time around. And there he goes towards second. And this will be swung on and bounced on the ground to second. Throw gets him, 2 down.
I'm not too sure whether that was a designed hit and run or not. He may have just been going on his own. But you said it, by running, he does stay out of the double play.
Adrian Gonzalez will step in with a big opportunity to get that insurance run home from second. And this is low, ball 1. Two out here and a runner at second.
Get the easy out.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Keeping him close there at second. Now the pitch. And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. 1 left for LA, and it's still 3-1. Kenley Jansen is on now to try to close things down here in the 9th.
Number 74, Kenley Jansen.
Cameron MAYBIN will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far.
The center fielder, number 24, Cameron MAYBIN.
And that misses inside, 1-0. But fastball misses downstairs, and it's 2-0 now.
You got to think one thing here. Get on base. A walk will do the trick.
Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Pretty good cut there, but it's to 2-1 now.
And here's where you don't need to be an RBI guy. You don't need to be a home run guy. You have to be a leadoff guy. Just get on base somehow to give that tying run on deck a shot.
A 2-1 offering. And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1.
And that's a nice comeback from down in the count 2-0. He doesn't panic. He doesn't just start laying pitches in there. He had a good plan to start with, and then he executed that plan all the way through the at-bat.
Yonder Alonso will stand in, needing to do something here to get on base as they're down to their final 2 outs. Here's the first offering. Here's a swing and a shot back up the middle. And this will get on by Ramirez for a base hit.
When you're down by 2 in the ninth, there's that old expression about needing a bloop and a blast. Well, that was hardly a bloop. That ball was stung pretty good. But it is going to get the tying run to the plate. There's new life in that dugout.
Carlos Quentin will stand in now, hoping to get on track as they've been able to neutralize his power out of the cleanup spot. 0 for 3 thus far. Lays off 1-0. The victory would belong to Dan Herron should the lead hold for him. The next pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now a big swing, and this is a major league pop-up. Way up there toward the center of the diamond. And Gonzalez will tuck this one away for round number 2.
And that's telling of how they've swung the bats. This has just been a punchless offense so far. And this pop-up is pretty indicative of their struggles.
Will Venable will stand in as their last chance now. First pitch coming. Now a ball lined towards center field. And now he has some trouble with it in center. Throw will hold that runner at second, so there are 2 on now with 2 away.
They continue to rack up the hits. That puts runners on first and second now. But, as we always say, it's what you do with all those base runners that's important. And so far, they haven't done a whole lot. Just take a look at our score.
Alexi Amarista will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. Big spot here. First and second, 2 men gone. And standing in is the third baseman, Chase Headley. And that misses ball 1.
They're definitely making him work out there. He came in trying to shut the door, and he has not had an easy time with it.
And this is hit well towards the hole. And he'll turn and fire a desperation throw to first. And a low throw to first, but he's able to corral this one up against his boiler, and the ball game is over.
It's about what we've come to expect here from Jansen as he comes in here to fire a scoreless ninth and finish off the Dodger victory.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. A few bright spots in the lineup to choose from, but the brightest belong to Matt Kemp. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he came through with a couple of hits, but more importantly, that big home run, which really led his guys to this victory.
So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, follow us on Twitter at MLB The Show. The Dodgers win it 3-1. Good night from San Diego.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers. 3 runs, 12 hits, no errors. They left 10 men on base. For the Padres, 1 run on 9 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. The winning pitcher is Danny Herron. His record is now 1-0. Credit the save to Kenley Jansen, his 3rd. The loss goes to Andrew Kashner. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 33 minutes. A reminder that post-game trolley service to Mission Valley, Old Town, or to South County is available for 12th and Imperial trolley stations. MTS buses are also available outside the park on the 4, 11, and 25 routes. And service on the 3, 5, and 16 routes is available a few short blocks away on Market Street.